All right, you guys, welcome into an energy check-in. Obviously, this is a late one. It's 5:50 on the clock. Moon in Capricorn at 12 degrees and 34 seconds. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. So that can be a sign. All right. We're with the sun in Sag at 1 degrees and 54 minutes, heading towards the second degree. The moon in Capricorn is speaking about the fire worshiper. It says mysticism. Beyond all concerns of fame and fortune, the mystic seeks to know the ultimate secrets of life. I already feel like there's going to be an energy in here that's going to expose some secrets. The moon in Capricorn has a very authoritative energy to it. All right. So looking into the moon in Capricorn, it says there's an increase in formality, strictness, and exactitude with a tendency to reserve and distance. Rules and regulations are dominant. It is a suitable time for all activities which require extra responsibility and discipline, but you shouldn't rely on someone's receptivity or emotional pliability. All right. Let's see. So in transit today, let me get into this energy real quick. Looks like the following transit is going to be the moon in Capricorn with a quintal over to Saturn in Pisces at 8:08 p.m. We did see a few semi-squares today with the moon in Capricorn over to Venus and Mercury. The sun in Sag sextile over to Pluto and Aquarius. And then we're going to see a sesqui quadrant tonight with Uranus and Taurus and a sextile over to the North Node Pisces. All right. Let's see what's going on. Oracle of the Radiant Sun. I got Wisdom of the Owls out here. Whatever else I need, I'll pull it. All right, so the Sabian symbol, it says, it is a little known secret hidden in plain sight by its own unlikeliness, that life is nothing more than a mirror, each of us experiencing it quite differently in our own unique way. Despite this world of delusion being entirely convincing to most people, the student of esoteric knowledge comes to see through the veil of the illusion and discovers the greater truth. It takes more than a gentle heart and clear mind to break through the veil, and it also takes a passionate will. Okay, let's get into it. Sun in Aquarius is here. Hello. Sun in Aries is here. Hello. Welcome in, you guys. Yeah. Venus in Scorpio, secrets. I told you. I already feel it. Something's about to be revealed in this reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I see the sun in Leo. It looks like somebody hit jackpot. I got the sun in Leo, sun in Aries, sun in Aquarius. I see the opposition of the sun in Aquarius and the sun in Leo, and then I see a sextile to the sun in Aquarius and the sun in Aries. Something that is being confronted is actually bringing harmony to a situation that was kept a secret. All right, I'm seeing fire and air signs, and then I'm seeing Venus in Scorpio's transit, which is currently at 21 degrees and 21 minutes of Scorpio. Let me just see what the Sabian symbol speaks about. Hunters starting out for ducks. There could have been somebody that was hunting a situation, hunting down somebody. I don't know. It says assimilation of primitive instincts. The animal nature is aggressive and cannot be easily tamed, so needs to be accommodated somehow within normal social behaviors. All right, some sort of accommodations have taken place here. It says there is the need to find a way to channel our baser instincts so that no harm is done to other individuals. The aggressive survival instinct in man cannot easily be ditched. Indeed, perhaps it should not even if it could be. In an organism as complex as a human being who can say what would result from denying a powerful instinctual drive, denied passions do not usually stay long hidden. Something going on in the background, y'all. I don't know what it is. What's the secret all about? Let's just go right there. All right, so Venus is at its detriment in Scorpio's energy. Sun in Aquarius. Venus in Scorpio's placement is in your 10th house, which typically is ruled by the house of Capricorn. All right. There could be something secretive that has something to do with an organization, an institution, the government, or someone associated to it. It could have to do with someone's reputation, public image. All right. Aries, I see the sun in Aries here. This Venus in Scorpio placement obviously is taking place for you in the 8th house. So there could be something going on with some sort of unknown secrets, okay, because that is the house of secrets. There could be something going on with debt, taxes. There could be some sort of organized religion or organized institution or something like this. All right, that is meant to be kept a secret. Leo, your Venus in Scorpio placement is going to be in the 4th house of home. All right, so there could be something going on with the mother figure, with your community, something going on with your inner feelings that you've been keeping a secret as well. All right, I got Jupiter and Virgo coming out. There's something or someone that has knowledge about a specific workplace. Maybe you're giving some sort of knowledge or information about something having to do with someone's workplace that is meant to be kept a secret. All right. I'm only calling those 3 signs out because that's where the sun came out. So those 3 signs are being called out for this Venus in Scorpio placement and whatever is the secret. Maybe you're patiently waiting for something to be exposed. The sun is supposed to bring like enlightenment to a situation that is kept a secret. If you've been patiently waiting for this, somebody has that information. It could be a sun in Aquarius, a sun in Aries, or a sun in Leo that is involved in this situation. There's also a sense of protection around someone right now with the moon in Aries. That has something to do with the mother figure. The moon typically is ruled by the divine feminine. Let me not say divine because I don't know who's who here, but the moon is ruled by feminine energy. Venus is also associated to feminine energy, and it's in the sign of Scorpio at its detriment. So whatever is supposed to be kept a secret and whatever is being enlightened, I feel like there's a feminine energy here that's being protected at this time. Whether that is this Aquarius, this Aries, or this Leo. All right. Let's see what else. All right. Whoever this person is, they're an empath. Maybe something's taking place from now when the moon is in Capricorn to the moon is in, or until the moon is in Pisces, which is going to be a first quarter moon. I don't know if you guys remember, we just had a new moon in Scorpio on the 20th, which was this past Thursday. Yes. All right, so the first quarter moon is actually taking place on the 28th, the day after Thanksgiving. There's some sort of secret here happening from now up until we see this first quarter moon in Pisces. So Pisces does rule the 12th house. It has to do with karma, with secrets, with things that are supposed to be kept in the shadow. You would know because it's like things that exist without physical form, things that are unexplainable. You can't quite put your finger on it or something. Whoever you are in this reading, you're being protected. And it looks like specifically by the workplace. I'm seeing the 6th and the 12th houses in opposition, and I'm also seeing the 11th and the 5th houses in opposition. So if you have a moon in Capricorn placement either in the 12th or the 6th houses, meaning you would be an Aquarius or a Leo, or you have Capricorn and Capricorn and Cancer in opposition, all right, in the 11th or the 5th house. So that's going to be Pisces and or Virgo. So I'm calling these signs out because it's very significant to who this has to do with, whatever is being kept a secret. What is this secret all about? It's asking for you to be patient, that there is a sense of protection here, and that someone that is an empath is getting a message. That's the message. All right, but what is the whole thing about? What is being kept a secret? Saturn and Leo, 3 of Swords, something that you've been devoted to. This is technically the energy of the 3 of Swords in tarot. There's something having to do with the energy of the sun and the moon. I'm seeing it here heavy. Specifically in Aries, I see the sun and the moon in the first house here. All right. What are you devoted to? The moon in Taurus. and Saturn in Sag. All right, so exaltation with the full moon in Taurus that took place on November the 5th. There is something that you've been devoted to this whole time. Could have something to do with something that you value, something that is of a possession, something that has to do with finances. All right, and if that has to do with anything, I'm seeing double Saturn here with the 7 in the 9th house, meaning that you've been devoted to spirit. 7th house is a partnership, some sort of collaboration. It could be a relationship. All right, and the 9th house has to do with your beliefs, your ethics, all right, your morals and your values and whatever it is that you tap in with spiritually. 9th house is higher knowledge about spirituality. All right, so there's something going on and where you're receiving a message about something that has been kept a secret involving how you've been devoted and fulfilling a journey specifically here with Sagittarian energy. I mean, the sun is in Sag now, so whatever is being exposed about the spiritual community or something, you know what I mean? Mercury's in retrograde. There's a lot of reviews that are going on. Saturn's in Pisces. Neptune's retrograding in Pisces as well. These are all energies that are retrograding right now. There's something going on, some sort of manipulation specifically. Is it in a spiritual community? Let me ask. Something that needs to be publicized. Maybe there is manipulation going on in the public eye. All right. I'm seeing heavy Jupiter out here now. Maybe you do something that is creative. Maybe you have a hobby, some sort of interest. All right. The manipulation card speaks about prying out other people's secrets, and there's specific knowledge that you have about a workplace. Whatever you do that is your originality, it has something to do with travels. I'm seeing Mercury with Aquarian energy. Could be something that's innovative. All right. You have heightened intuition, and you spend a lot of time doing this. This is what you do for your workplace, and you are involved in some sort of organization. So what is the organization doing that is being kept a secret? There's a lot of riches there. There's a lot of money there. A lot. So the moon is in the 10th house right now, which is ruled by Capricorn, Saturn. I mean, the moon is in Capricorn at its detriment. If it has anything to do with an organization, an institution, all right, that is being or keeping something a secret about someone's riches, it would more than likely have associations to do with the government. All right. And it could have something to do with where you spend the most time alone. All right. It's involving the spiritual community. And it kind of feels like it's tapping into maybe the government's holding back on someone's resources, and that's what they're keeping a secret. They're more than likely trying to keep someone in debt. So once again, Venus in Scorpio's energy is at its detriment as well. So the moon typically rules Cancer's energy, right? It's sitting in Capricorn. So there will be, the moon is in connection to like an illusion. All right, I don't know if this organization or the government is trying to keep some sort of illusion going up about someone's riches. All right, about money. Or some sort of illusion, putting on someone's reputation, or again, their public image, something like that. Yeah, they could be starting up some drama. Makes perfect sense. All right. And it looks like they're more than likely taking a risk here. All right. They could be forced to have to make a quick decision. All right. Or call someone fear for whatever reason, just to control someone. I see 6:06 on the clock. This could be the reflection of like two workplaces or people that are meant to be collaborating together. The 10th house asks you to collaborate, right? To get the job done. Maybe this is going to be like specific leaders or those that have positions of responsibility again. And it's not to be tapped into someone's emotional state. So if it has anything to do with like the spiritual community or some sort of secret knowledge that you have about something, it has a lot to do with like riches and fortune. And if you know about this, more than likely they're trying to distort you in some way. There's some sort of indecisiveness going on here, bringing order into some sort of workplace. I don't know. I was doing some work earlier. Somebody is part of like internal affairs. And I was picking up on this, like, I had a lot of time to myself today, so I was doing like a little bit of work to myself, like thinking. Something about Louisiana. All right, something about Louisiana. Spirit was giving me a message about it. And I was picking up somebody is part of like internal affairs, gathering information about something that is supposed to be kept a secret. I don't know if someone did a crime back in the day, or if, you know, someone tried to get away with something, and then obviously you know how to get away with something if you're a rat, right? So someone is using someone else to gather some sort of information about something that was supposed to be kept a secret, or playing like the spy, and it's almost like, if you feel that you're losing out on some sort of money, there's a story in the background that is supposed to be kept a secret. I don't know why I feel that way, but that's what I'm picking up on here. Whoever is the empath that does a lot of work, that has a lot of knowledge, is supposed to be bringing order to some sort of work organization, or you are a helper for government institutions or organizations. You don't know this though. Okay, whatever you do that's devoted to spirituality, and however you're picking up on all of this energy, it's putting you in a very exalted type of energy. The moon in Taurus, that full moon that took place on November the 5th, more than likely was supposed to bring you in lots of riches, the illumination of all this money. Okay, let's be clear that Taurus is an earth sign, and so is Capricorn, and so is Virgo. Virgo right now is where the South Node is. There could be a lot of karmic challenges. There could be past life issues, but there could also be something there that is a natural gift in the workplace. Maybe you have knowledge about that. I don't know. Capricorn also being an earth sign, there's not much going on there besides when the moon is in Capricorn. So that brings out the psychics, all right? Moon is those that are highly intuitive, to look into government organizations. And Taurus's energy has all to do with money, possessions, all right? And people that are seen to be of value. All right, those three energies trining could be of significance. All right, I don't know, hold on a second. When was the last trine that we had? We had a lot of trines yesterday for the 22nd. And I told you guys 11/22 was a specific date. Those are two master numbers for me, but those are like, you're being illuminated with a bunch of things that are supposed to help you auspiciously move forward, having a lot of good luck. All right, I've seen Mercury and Scorpio have a trine over to Saturn, Pisces. Mercury and Scorpio having a trine over to Jupiter, Cancer. And I'm seeing the moon that trined over to Chiron, Aries. That was in fire energy. All right, but those specific trines that I mentioned, with Mercury trining over to Saturn and Jupiter, that had a big opportunity with like, for earth placements, I'm going to say air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Specifically Aquarius associated in this reading because I'm calling you out. All right, Aquarius, Mercury and Scorpio, it's in your 10th house. So you have some sort of information about an organization, an institution, or government, okay? Saturn is in your 2nd house. It's in Pisces. So it has something to do with your money, okay? What information you have that is being reviewed right now. Mercury is in retrograde in your 10th house, Aquarius, and it's trining to Saturn in Pisces. The money that you know you have, more than likely is being held back from you, or maybe that's what's being kept a secret, all right? I'm also seeing where Mercury trined over to Jupiter in Cancer. For Aquarius, that is your 6th house. This would have to do with a workplace. All right, so whether Mercury and Scorpio in your 10th was trining to your 6th or your 2nd house, this had to do with your work, your money, and who wants to hire you or work with you, collaborate with you, okay? If there is some sort of distortion in your character and your reputation, it is because someone is working against you behind your back, okay? Whatever they're doing, they're taking a risk. Let's just say that. They're taking a risk, okay? Now, we did see the moon in Capricorn ingress at about 5:52 p.m. All right, we seen, what was it? The moon in Sag, the very last transit, was a square over to Neptune in Pisces, which is also in Aquarius's second house. Okay, so there might have been some sort of tension or some difficulty, okay, with the moon in Sagittarius. This would have been the spiritual community. So it could be the spiritual community is your workplace, and you are dealing with a leadership position, but they're working against you, and where you are meant to have your character distorted in connection to your finances. Okay, there is a lot going on in the background. There is a lot of manipulation. There's a lot of secrets. All right, but you are being protected, and I'm hearing from higher power. You don't know this. You're meant to be kept protected, so they're not going to tell you, but Jazz is going to tell you. Okay, Jazz is going to tell you. Things are being looked into. You may not know or feel that whatever this is that's happening in the background or why it's happening, but I feel you have connections to bringing light to a situation that others may not know about. That's why I'm seeing Jupiter and Virgo. You're meant to be patient because you have information that others do not. Okay, that was specifically a message for Aquarius. Now again, Leo, your fourth house, there's something going on in your environment. You can't put your finger on it. Okay, Aries, the eighth house, you don't know why you're in debt right now. They're coming for you. Let's be clear. Okay, they're coming for you. Now, we do on the 24th have sextiles with the same energy with Venus and Mercury, all right, that are happening in Scorpio. And the moon is still in Capricorn. Anytime we have sextiles with the 8th and the 10th house energies, this is the government coming back and paying you back for what is owed to you, okay? So whatever took place this weekend that was trying to be controlled, manipulated, or where your reputation was being distorted, it's all coming back to you on Monday, by tomorrow. By the way, we also have Mercury and Venus with a conjunction tomorrow. Those two energies are like personal planets. So anything regarding communication, Venus rules over money, relationships, things like that. The conjunction is going to bring some sort of unity to the energy. All right. We also see the moon that's going to oppose Jupiter Cancer. So for that Capricorn Cancer opposition that I was speaking of, that will be confronted. And then also there's a sextile to Saturn in Pisces as well. All right, so whatever has to do with the restriction, Saturn is that restriction energy. That's what that feels like. It's going to end up coming back around. All right, let's see. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Uh-oh, somebody dropping money. Again, here's the energy of fulfillment, Saturn and Sag. All right, so whatever is ending or whatever is coming, this cycle that's closing out, let's see what this is bringing. 5 of Cups. Somebody is grieving because if you're leaving them or you want no type of associations to them, there's nothing much they can do because you're having a phenomenal achievement elsewhere. This is Mars and Scorpio. So let's be clear, Aquarius's energy, Mars and Scorpio is in your 10th house. Mars is at its exaltation there, meaning that you work well with whatever organization you're doing, you're taking action and you're moving forward. Whoever is crying over you, they know that you're taking some sort of other partnership. That 2 of Cups is like you coming together and being in unity with where you're supposed to be. All right. Queen of Cups. So more than likely you are a psychic, you are an intuitive, and you do work for the spiritual community. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah. It kind of feels like you're already in alignment. So there's that 2 of Cups energy. And here we have, we just spoke about it, your Jupiter, your Scorpio, and your Pisces placements. It has to do with your work, your money, all right? And wherever those trines were taking place, you are exactly where you need to be. Somebody else is on the other end like, fuck, I missed out. Still burden, because more than likely they're trying to burden you. And if you felt that energy, it's because the moon was in Capricorn. All right? Let's be clear. Moon in Capricorn for Aquarius's energy. That's your 12th house. Did they want you imprisoned? Did they want you to make you feel ill in some sort of way? Or exhaust you to a point where you need to get a lot of rest? Okay, the 12th house is like the ending of a cycle. All right. More than likely, you shitted on somebody out here, okay? That's what I'm feeling, okay? Yeah, you want nothing to do with them, clearly. These could be friends, these could be family members, these could be co-workers. Anybody that's offering you that comp, you want nothing to do with them. All right, so they can try to pressurize you in any way. You have to be mentally strong, emotionally strong, physically strong for you to overcome whatever this is, okay? More than likely, whatever I'm explaining here has a lot to do with fire energy. Yeah, they're doing things that should try to win at all costs. Maybe try to piss you off, gossip about you, or do something deceptive behind your back. All right. But clearly you see the two swords standing. That means two of swords is like, I want nothing to do with you. Something like that. Okay. That is the energy of Venus in Aquarius. That is detachment, meaning that there's nothing left there, okay, for you. If you're in this energy of Mercury and Aquarius, and where I just told you in the deck it came out, if you have anything to do with travels right now, you're fine. You have all the information that you need. You're very intelligent. All right. You're unique in your own way, and someone has missed out is the reason why they're in this Five of Swords energy, because you're detached from them. More than likely, it has something to do with work, money, or associations to a government leadership position. Okay. Let's see what else. Yeah, exactly my point. Spirit is talking very clearly here. From the 5 to the 6 of Swords, you have moved on. All right. And more than likely, if they're using a group of people to try to quote unquote attack you, it's not going to work. Because whatever the energy does allows you to rest, and then you move on to where you're being called. Clearly, it's in water energy. So whatever you're doing, that's where your most focus is. All right. Yeah, you're ascending there. You're elevating there. Okay. You've been awakened consciously to where you're being called to go. You're on the right path, meaning. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. That is, Judgment is the energy of Pluto. So Pluto is in Aquarius' sign. Okay, so whatever you're transforming or however you're moving forward is for the better. Spirit wants me to see the Fool card. With the Hierophant, you're meant to be a teacher. Queen of Swords, you're very intelligent and you're highly intuitive. Okay. I don't know how this just turned into an Aquarius reading, but hello. All right, what was on the bottom of the deck? 6 of Pentacles, you will receive anything that is taken from you. You will be reciprocated in every single way. You'll be gifted in every single way. This is the Moon in Taurus energy. All right, so Taurus placement for Aquarius is the 4th house. You're highly intuitive and you've been gifted with this. Okay. I know we now have Uranus in Taurus, and we're going to see that first quarter moon in Pisces, Aquarius. If you work from home, that sextile that takes place when Uranus sextiles over to the first quarter moon in Pisces, more than likely it's going to take place on the 29th, which is this upcoming Saturday. And there is also going to be a lot of trines taking place on that day in water energy. I'm seeing the moon in Pisces trine over to Jupiter Cancer, trine over to Venus in Scorpio. All right, but we'll also see the opposition of Venus in Scorpio to Uranus in Taurus. There will be some sort of confrontation in your 10th and 4th houses. For Aries, as we were calling you guys out, there will be a confrontation with your Taurus, your 2nd and your 8th houses. So this has to do with your money or someone else's money. All right, whether you're obtaining some money or you're having to pay out some money. Leo, that would also be your 4th and 10th houses. Okay. Interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's it. Page of Pentacles. What's going on with this energy here? You go from nothing to something real quick. That's what that means. Or you still have somebody working behind your back if it's not coming to you. Okay, Page of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. Again, if you're supposed to be some sort of mentor or teacher, That's what I'm seeing here. Somebody consistently wants to take from you. It doesn't matter, because whatever's taken from you, it comes back. It comes right back. Okay? Comes right back. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. It's like you call in money without calling in money. Okay? Look, they want to attack your money, I told you. You're being given like a leadership position or something like this. This is Capricorn's energy. All right. Yep. You're having a lot of success out here, and it looks like you're busting through barriers as well. All right. Careful with Mercury retrograding. I'm seeing the vehicle. All right. Mercury is vehicles. So I don't know if someone is trying to keep you with a barrier here with traveling. Okay. Something going on with traveling. Yeah. King of Swords. There's somebody watching you while you travel, watching you what you say, monitoring all of your phone calls, your messages, something like that. Protect your energy. Okay. Oh, here comes the attacks. Specifically with vehicles. It's because you're very successful right now. Very successful. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Somebody wants a companionship with you. Some sort of partnership, relationship, something. You don't want it. All right. You're having this passionate new beginning, whatever your passion is, and you're moving forward. All right. So I see so far Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. It's like you're becoming your own boss and somebody has a problem with that. Okay. Yeah. They want to manipulate you in some way or how you're manifesting your new beginning. I don't know if this is someone that is seen as a brand new leader, okay? Something in your energy is going to start shifting. Yeah, and people are watching. Heavy. They're watching. All right. The ones that tried to delay your passions will be watching. Okay? That's what that means. Two of Wands. Your pathway is opening up after you separate from something else. So whatever happens, let it happen because your money is right there. All right. You reap what you sow is what the Nine of Pentacles means. The more work that you put in, the more you get paid. So if someone's working against you, more than likely they're trying to get you out of a situation from whatever it is that you're doing for work. Okay. Let's get into a different spread here. Ah, they don't like that you're a psychic, that you're intuitive, that you know their secrets. They would rather dominate you and hold on to everything that's meant to be yours, right? Keep going. Keep going. They're not stopping the show. Okay. They're not stopping it. They want to, but they can't. They want to attack you. I told you. They want to be deceptive. They want to do... Okay, let me just be clear. Because this is Moon in Aquarius energy. And this is also coming up this week. So from the 25th, 26th through the 27th. Which is going to be... What is that? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Literally on Thanksgiving Day. Someone's doing deceptive to you. Something deceptive towards you. Thank you, Brenda. Okay. I don't know why they're doing this. But they want to dominate you. Okay, someone from your past. Could be a Sun in Scorpio person. Okay, it's the truth. All right. Maybe you have information on them, or it could be that you've gained clarity about something, or because of all the brand new beginnings that you have coming your way. Now we see the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles, instead of the Ace of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody doesn't like that you do what you do, you're very good at it, and it kind of feels like you got a hater in the vibe. The Seven of Swords is someone that's jealous, envious, somebody dropping coins or something like that. I don't know. All right, King of Cups. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine energy. All right, or because your water placements are where your achievements are. All right. They want you to experience loss. If this is your spiritual community, it's because you're being guided in the right direction. Someone wants to make you experience loss. So this is Saturn and Pisces energy. Anytime there's a trine there for you, more than likely it's so that you fail. You keep pushing, okay? They'll attack you in any way possible. We just gonna sip my coffee here. Today is as good as you make it. So don't give up on yourself. Stay strong. Mentally, physically, spiritually. All right, emotionally, stay strong. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, it's because you know about secrets, and secrets will be exposed. This is Venus and Scorpio energy. All right, so the way it came out in the reading earlier was Sun in Aquarius, Sun in Aries, Sun in Leo. You guys are going to have some sort of secret exposed, all right? Or you're going to be exposing a secret that has something to do with you. Has to do with money or some sort of scheme that was happening with money, all right? This Seven of Pentacle energy is where some sort of investment was done, okay? And it kind of looks like whatever the investment was, you have financial gain there. And more than likely, someone is trying to take that from you, because this is you having to patiently wait for something to continuously grow at a slow rate, okay? And either you want nothing to do with whoever is moving forward in the situation, or they don't want you around, okay? So let someone communicate the truth, because it's all being investigated, it's all being seen, and whoever's karma is going to be whoever's karma, all right? There's a lot of victory and success and whatever information is happening here, and whoever's gained perspective about what's going on. This is Piscean energy. All right. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I see the King of Swords. You guys gathering whatever this information is, you're going to have some sort of success, victory, or you're moving forward, being recognized and rewarded for whatever it was that you gained perspective about. Okay. And it kind of looks like that's what leads you directly to your brand new beginning. Yeah, somebody more than likely was holding back from you. This is Sun in Capricorn energy, the Four of Pentacles. So there's something having to do with the organization, the institution, the government, that you are holding some sort of position that you have, or how someone was holding back from you. Okay? Now, let's move forward. I'm gonna get into tea leaf. Let's see what's going on. I want some McDonald's fries. I should have made a request. How about some chicken nuggets? I'm hungry. I've got some tilapia fish downstairs. I want to cook that. All right, so temptation is gonna test you here. Something about apples. Yeah, you kind of already know it's time to get out of a situation. All right. You're going to be feeling the energies. And you also have romance that is in the air. Okay? What? I just heard a song, but I won't mention it. All right. Sorrow over a loss. There's someone that could be missing you romantically. All right. Where you'll be tempted to get out of a situation quickly. What are you being asked to do in regards to that? You're a guaranteed star out here. All right, you got a lot of success coming your way. So this looks like either romance is going to come in for you, and you're meant to focus on your career at this time, so you'll be tempted. All right. Yeah, you got a secret admirer. Okay. The most difficult part of this situation is already over. So if you need help, ask. And then there's a problem to be resolved as well. Jazz doesn't ask for help. So if somebody sees that I need help, just raise your hand. Okay. Depression, anxiety, or worry that someone is against you. More than likely, again, I feel that you're being protected from something or someone that is working against you. And I feel that if you are working in a spiritual community, you're gathering a lot of attention because of what you know that is to be kept a secret. More than likely, somebody's pissed off at you because they're working against you behind your back, talking shit, and it looks like you know, it might be that, you know, you get tempted to go into a romantic connection because you're tired of dealing with whatever you're having to get out of, whatever the situation may be. Because someone is working against you behind your back. All right, somebody's a fucking rat out here. I don't know. Well, or somebody feels that you are because of the work that you do and the knowledge that you have about somebody's secrets. They don't like your ass. Somebody thought they were getting away with something. Did you call them out on some shit? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. It says new creative idea, new ventures, and you have fresh starts. And then you got short journeys. That's not going to be long, all right, where you'll be there. So they just want you to more than likely pay attention to your health. All right. So, I don't know, whatever that may be. Let me clarify here. What is it that you're going to be tempted with? I'm getting romantically. All right. Somebody comes in to help you get out of a situation. You have a lot of success going on, but you have this like secret admirer in your energy. That's interesting. Because if you take the temptation that's going to test you, it says you're going to overcome the problem, whatever the problem is. All right, see, time to get out of a situation. Great passion. Yep. So it has something to do with getting you out of a situation that you're really passionate about. That's what I'm picking up on. So romance will present itself. And more than likely, you're going to want to step away from whatever it is that you're doing. I don't know if that has to do with career or if you're dealing with another situation outside of your career. Or maybe it is that someone is working against you in whatever you're doing with your creative ideas, okay? Romance is in the air with the rose. Yeah, there's going to be a change in your life emotionally. Maybe it happens with that first quarter moon in Pisces. Pisces energy sits in Aquarius' second house, so it has a lot to do with like love. It's typically ruled by Venus, so it's love. It has something to do with your creativity. All right. It says sorrow over a loss though. Who's crying? Some sort of marriage, something that you've been committed to. They want you out of what you're doing creatively. It's because you're having so much success here. It's like you're seen as a star. Someone is trying to come between something it is that you want. Okay, if it's a friend or something it is that you want, because there's an exciting event coming up for you. These would be the trines that are taking place in the water placements that are coming up. So Mercury was supposed to step back into Scorpio for a reason. It was to gather information, to have a drastic change of opinion, the news of some sort of ending or whatever, because it's trining over to Jupiter where there's opportunities and expansion and growth and prosperity and abundance. And Saturn is trying to create some sort of discipline there, all right, to structure you in some sort of different way, all right? And if it's in the Earth placements having to do with money, work, and career, then more than likely it has to do with wanting to get you out of something that you do creatively. That's what I feel. Show me the secret admirer. Who's this? January. Could be Capricorn or Aquarius I'm speaking to. In the need of help. There's a chain of events that's affecting your life. That's what it says. Problem to be resolved. Something having to do with July. Full moon in Capricorn took place in July. Or there could be a problem with a Cancer or Leo. All right. Oh, Aquarius, that's your work community, work partnership. So your work contract is up or something like that. I don't know. All right, worry that. Yeah, you're meant to like shake hands with someone else or something. A stranger is coming in. Who is this that's been working against you behind your back? They're coming after your financial gains. Something you did in the past. Somebody's coming back from something that you did in the past. Where was your last workplace? That's what you need to know. Because they're hating on some sort of new creative idea that you have, your fresh start. It's almost like someone wants that to just be a short journey for you. They want you taking losses. They don't want you committed to that. They want you committed to them. But the problem that's being resolved is that you're trying to move away from that and they're stopping you. So if someone comes in, they're sending in some fake ass romantic partner that you have sorrow over a loss with. All right. Could be that you actually care for this person, but it's temptation. Okay. Let's see. Stepping into new experiences. and someone new entering your life. April. Could be an Aries. Could be a Taurus. Okay. Let's see. So I would imagine it's because of your health. Okay, your health. How are you gonna successfully overcome this problem with the apple, with this temptation that's meant to test you? Nine of Cups. There could be a wish fulfillment that comes your way. That's going to be the temptation. I don't know if something was supposed to keep you entrapped in your mind, all right, imprisoned in some way, keep you in some sort of fear of moving forward, okay? There's something that's coming in that's being reciprocated to you. And I feel like it's going to end up balancing out your finances, all right? Show me this great passion and time to get out of the situation. The Nine of Pentacles. All right. How independently moving forward with something. All right. Reaping the fruits of your own labor. Somebody's trying to get you away from that. They want you in a brand new beginning again. I'm seeing the creative ideas, new ventures, and fresh start with Sunrise. This is like a new beginning. All right. Show me romances in the air and how these changes are going to affect your life. The High Priestess. All right. Intuitively, you have, again, some sort of gut feeling or something's taking place here. Yeah. Kind of feels like Moon in Capricorn sextiled over to Saturn in Pisces. All right. This energy here. It kind of feels like someone is spiritually attacking you, manipulating you in some sort of way. All right, so if you have romance in the air, it's temptation. That's temptation. All right, and you intuitively know this. So it would be like sorrow over a loss. Let's see the marriage card here. I see a lot of like red flowers, roses. Hold on. I just posted a picture on my community board the other day. I seen a red flower. For whatever reason, I was tempted to grab it. And I did a love me not as I was walking. Interesting. Something about red flowers, red roses, something like this. I was walking yesterday. I saw a white flower on the floor. I don't know if somebody's meant to die in your life or they want to kill you in some way. Okay, don't get hit by a car, y'all. All right, I can't take this shit serious. I'm sorry. I'm also seeing a 9. It was the same exact flower. I was doing love you not, and it was like a white flower, but it was like on like that on the floor. There's something about red flowers though. I'm picking that up. It could be a tulip. I see tulips. All right. I see roses. I see a wreath. All right. Just red flowers is a significant sign. And it could be intuitively what you're being told to, like, I don't know. All right. Tap in with here. Red is the power that rules over Aries energy. All right. It is a sign of leadership. It's a color of authority. All right. Kind of gives this energy of like power. Again, red is power. All right. Let's see what's going on here with this guaranteed success. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you, Brenda. What's this guaranteed success that you have here where someone's trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want? Why? This marriage. All right, this commitment that you have here. I'm seeing the 1111 portal as well. That could have been of significance. I'm seeing 1111. All right. I'm seeing January here. So again, Capricorn, Aquarius, or while the moon is in Capricorn and Aquarius, you have a secret admirer here. What's going on with that energy? Three of Pentacles. Specifically Capricorn energy, or someone wants to collaborate with you. All right, this could be a community wanting to come together and collaborate with you. This could be someone that holds a position of leadership. All right. What is the chain of events that's affecting your life and where you feel that you need to ask for help or spirit is telling you to do so? What's happening overall? Page of Wands. Your passion is taken off. The Chariot. Somebody needs your help, rather. Okay. That's why they're offering this brand new opportunity. I'm seeing community, marriage, home, collaborations, Mars, Capricorn, government. I'm seeing Venus, Aries. I see 1111. Somebody's lusting after you. Somebody that is rich. Mars and Capricorn is someone that has authority, but it also has associations to riches. Somebody wants, it's like someone that's mature. It's giving Capricorn energy. So if it's a masculine energy, this would be someone that's a lot older. Let me get one more on this Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Because again, it's almost like feeling like somebody's working against you behind your back, doing something to create some sort of depression or anxiety. It's because they want you to come and shake hands with them. It's weird as hell. All right. It's because wherever your financial gain is at, it's coming from something that you did in the past. And it's like whatever this new creative idea here, that whatever this fresh start is, however you're stepping into this brand new experience, or whoever is new that's coming into your life, it's almost like they want some sort of partnership with you in business, or they want to work with you with however you are getting creative. There's something that, again, you only understand. You want to do something independently because it's your wish fulfillment. Someone wants attachments to you because you're highly intuitive. Let's put it that way. Yeah, they're like right after your ass. Could be a Leo. I see July here. So we're calling out Capricorn. It's giving me 11th house. Okay. So it will be like work from home, creative ideas, you being part of this community of people. Something like that. All right. But you rather are saying, I don't want anything to do with you. You're fucking toxic. Like, it's given that. All right. So why do you feel that whoever this is working up against you? Because it's here 1, 2, about 3 times. It says someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone's against you. Someone is working against you behind your back. It's because you already know it. It's here. I told you that that's what was happening. The devil is right next to the high priestess. Because they are. 7 of Swords. They're jealous, they're envious, they're deceptive, and they're doing shit behind your back. Okay? It's because you do something independently. They want to be part of that. 7 of Swords is the moon in Aquarius energy. Once again, it's happening after the moon leaves Capricorn. All right, so that's by tomorrow into Monday. All right, so again, they want to communicate with you. There will be a message coming through. There will be some sort of sign, synchronicity. It's coming from abroad, though. Mercury in Sagittarius steps back in on December the 11th. All right, the information has to do with what you do for work. That's for sure. All right. This is part of your brand new pathway again. Heavy on the Leo energy. Wherever your Leo placement is very significant. All right. What's going on with this new creative idea, new venture, fresh start? The Empress. It looks like you shitted on everybody if you are a divine feminine energy. All right. You would be seen as very valuable. You would be seen as crowned. You would be seen as, you know what I mean? Very financially abundant. You are being awakened and called to come in and put in your creative ideas. Yeah. Your passion is needed. All right, whatever you do for work. It's your decision, though. This is a decision card. And again, romance is in the air. All right, King of Swords. Somebody needs your smarts is what it's giving me. Or you have the information that they're looking for. Okay. Let's see. Short journey with the horse. Horses are freedom. All right. They like to explore and be adventurous. What's going on with this first energy? Yeah. This could be you allowing, or you being allowed to express yourself in some sort of way. You being a public speaker in some sort of way. This can be seen as like a heavy Gemini energy as well. Communication could be of significance, travels or transportation. All right. I'm seeing heavy Gemini energy here. All right. Or you could be manipulated by someone that has a position of authority, so be careful. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. It's whoever has, you know what I mean, the long term. Where you can start manifesting, you see it. All right. Are you being judged because of what you're speaking on, and that's why someone is being manipulated towards you? Or is it because you're rejecting them? It's because in your brand new beginning, you want nothing to do with somebody. All right. I don't know if someone made you feel ignored, rejected, kind of feel you like left out. Once you feeling bored and discontent, or this is the energy that they're doing to push you towards this brand new beginning. Yeah, they want to make you feel left out in the cold. That's how you know. All right. They want to make you feel limited with resources. They want to make you feel that you don't fit in, something like that. But that's their tactic. That's their manipulation. That is their strategy to get you to say, okay, let's shake hands here. You're needed for something. Yeah. See what I'm saying? The new pathway has all to do with that. Show me the financial gain that's coming from something you did in the past. Some sort of betrayal that happened to you. Sun and Gemini energy right here, as I was seeing it earlier. This is all Gemini energy. Boom, boom, and boom. So air signs, Gemini would be a trine to you, okay? Aquarius, Gemini is your 5th house. Creative hobbies, makes perfect sense. Stepping into new experiences. What kind of experience is this? Online. Maybe some sort of portal is opening up for you with this brand new beginning. All right. I don't know, did you dominate the internet? It's kind of like, did you break the internet type of energy? Or you're finally getting paid from something you did, okay? You have a fire sign that is interested in you. They want to offer you some sort of opportunity to collaborate with them, or they're going to come and gift you something that is due to you. Who's this new person entering your life? Aquarius, the internet, 3rd house, communications, and Aries could be of significance. Came out in the reading as a sextile. Ace of Cups. Okay. There's a new lover coming in. I've seen all aces here. Something's manifesting. Whoever your new lover is got a lot of fucking money. Okay. Just wait on the phone call. Somebody's going to call you. That's what it looks like. Or somebody wants you to raise your hand and ask them for help. Okay. You do have, again, a lot of people working against you behind your back because they don't want you doing something that you're doing independently. This person is more than likely not going to want to give up. I feel a very stubborn energy here because, again, heavy on the Capricorn, this person would have some sort of position of authority, or they don't like that you are, how do I call this? Emotionally strong. Okay. So I've called out Leo, Aries, Aquarius, flowers, deception, envy, jealousy, psychics, intuitives. Okay. You got secret admirers, something's changing in your energy, you got problems to overcome, and then it says temptation is going to test you. So take that as it resonates. Heavy on the Aries again with April being here. Right behind that card was the fair man, I believe I just saw. Hold on a second. Yes, it was. It was a dark man, sorry. Dark man, Aries or Taurus. All right. gonna get into Kipper. Let me see where I am with charge. I'll be alright. Let's get into Kipper. Ooh, somebody been working overtime and trying to piss me off. I'm sorry. Let's see what's going on here. The wealthy man. I'm sorry. I got marriage here. The wealthy man and marriage. 6:52 on the clock. I'm seeing lovers, Hierophant, and High Priestess energy. Okay. I see house. All right. That could be your workplace. That could be your home. That could be your community of people. I don't know. Poverty. All right. Do you live in a fucked up home environment or a fucked up community or something like that? All right. Do you not have enough money for home? That's why you have to go deal with this wealthy man that wants to marry you. Yeah. Court issue could be of significance. That's how you would know who this person is. There's some sort of legal matter here. Message from the courthouse coming to your house. That's what I'm getting. Message from the courthouse. Poverty and home. Okay, let's see. Yeah, official person. This would be somebody that has positions of authority. All right, sending you some sort of message about a court issue. There's poverty involved in the home, wealthy man, and marriage. What else? And all this money. Did somebody kick you out of a home? That was a court issue? Because you're about to get a message from an official person about a lot of money from your community. Because of what you do for your occupation. I told you, I feel like somebody has some sort of information here. All right, this could be a married wealthy man, all right, that knows something about what's going on in somebody being left out in the cold from a home or from a job or something like that. And this has been a large court issue where there's a message that comes through from an official person about a lot of money. This is giving me some sort of like inheritance that comes through. Like, let's just say you had to leave a workplace, all right, and where you were committed about something. This is actually giving me about like a stimulus check, maybe something like that, that comes from the government. It's also giving me I don't know, maybe it's a settlement check for something that had to do with a home, all right, that you had to leave from. It could have been something having to do with like insurance or something like this. It could be a lot of different things here. Wow. Hold on. What's going on with the wealthy man? The Hierophant. Something going on with a judge as well. I see wealthy man, courthouse, and the Hierophant. There's a judge here. What's going on with that? Ten of Wands. Was there some sort of like... hold on, let me see. What's going on with this Hierophant? Did somebody receive news or look into something? There could have been a lawyer that was hired for court. Queen of Pentacles. Got a heavy Taurus energy here too. King of Wands, a fire sign. And a King of Pentacles. What the fuck is going on? My nose is on fire right now, Temperance. A wealthy man associated to There's a lot of people here. A wealthy man associated to this court issue. It has to do with money or some sort of business partnership here. Temperance and the King of Wands. You could have been associated to a spiritual community. I'm going to be honest. I see it. Like, are you a teacher or something of the spiritual community? Have you been patiently waiting for some sort of business partnership to come together? Because you're about to get a message I can't speak. You're about to get some sort of message about an official person and all this sudden wealth. Have you been doing like, hold on, what's the marriage energy? Have you just been committed to this? The Death card. Whoa. Some sort of manipulation that was taking place, and however something ends, you get some sort of victory on the other side of it. There's some sort of payout once you leave something. Show me the house energy. The Devil. Show me poverty. There could have been some sort of attachment or something to a specific home, workplace, organization, institution, something like that. Knight of Wands. And okay, so it looks like if you leave some sort of workplace, that's how you get reciprocated. Because there will be some sort of negotiation that takes place. I feel like that's where the message comes through with this official person bringing this sudden wealth in. Something was delayed at first. All right, so this has to do with a community of people that do the same type of occupation or something. All right. Somebody has concerns or you're on someone's mind. And then I'm seeing the mature man and the mature woman here as well. I don't know what's going on there. I got a mean male in high honor as well. Show me what's going on with the court issue that's being negotiated. Show me the message. It's coming in. Eight of Wands. Show me the official person. They were delaying coming in and giving you some sort of commitment online. Maybe that's what it is. You get some sort of message about it. It comes in like, what is this sudden wealth? King of Swords and the Sun. Some sort of restriction on some sort of exposure happening or something that was gathering information that brought to the light about something that happened in the past and where all this money was taking place. Okay, my last reading, I don't know if it was on, what's today, Sunday? I did an energy check-in on Friday, all right? There was some sort of information that was being gathered because in that reading, I was saying something having to do with the judge, something having to do with like a mother figure, father figure, a masculine energy, someone that was in a position of high honor, someone that was on someone's payroll, had some sort of information where they were able to be attached to the government or someone looking into some sort of information or having the position of authority to do so. Something is being negotiated in your favor as you move forward. Something ends, something that has kept you attached and where you've been attacked. Whatever that ending is brings in your brand new beginning, and I feel like you're going to be recognized and rewarded for it. Something happens there. There's something going on with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. These could be, yeah, I'm picking up on this energy again. Okay, so the two children that was coming out in the last reading on Friday, and where I said there was associations to someone that was stealing your money. The Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands children are being burdened somehow, some way. Okay? If this has anything to do with your passions, however, somebody's been keeping you, I'm hearing limited, because I see Saturn's energy, limited in the spiritual community when you have fulfilled your journey. For whatever reason, it's asking that you transition or you move forward, or you're moving on to the next level with something online, all right, or something comes to an end, the World card, all right, and it kind of feels like that's why romance is coming out, all right. This has to be a decision because it looks like you're dealing with a lot of conflict with family, all right. Whoever is the one that's attacking you is because they're being exposed. Let's be clear, they're being exposed. So however you move on from a situation, it avoids some sort of conflict, challenge, competition around you and your family. All right. And whoever is coming in to offer whatever this new opportunity is, it has something to do with bringing you out from financial burdens, or there's a tower that has been kept on whoever has been keeping you here. Something is like being exposed to bring down the tower so that you don't experience whatever this is again. Or you get some sort of brand new opportunity. So yeah. It kind of like puts you back where you need to be with a brand new beginning. All right, King of Cups, Nine of Cups, Six of Cups, Five of Cups. There's a lot of emotions here. I see a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine energy. Nine of Cups, someone that really desires you, or you desire something going on with those water placements we were picking up on earlier. The Six of Cups energy and the Five of Cups. Somebody regrets letting go of the star or something like that. All right. Queen of Swords. It kind of feels like if you rejected this person, it's because more than likely they betrayed you and you tried to protect yourself. All right. What's going on with this main male in high honor? Nine of Swords. That person is stressed the fuck out. More than likely they can't sleep, or they're imprisoned in some sort of way. Spiritually imprisoned. Got it. They're being guided back to the star. It kind of looks like if they were celebrating their pathway that they were moving forward with, it, this is a feminine energy that they more than likely offered their love to, they broke up. Okay, something happened there because of some sort of hidden motive or hidden enemies. There could have been some sort of attack that was taking place, or they get information about somebody's brand new beginning. Someone was very controlling as well. Where this has been like repeated pattern with somebody here. Blocking out someone's success. Heavy on the water placements. I don't get it. The truth about the lies or whatever was kept a secret is going to come out about whatever this workplace is. That's why. It's like wait for your ships to come in. Whatever was held on for you. Why you were experiencing losses. Who was working against you behind your back. Why you wanted no involvement. It's because you know that more than likely if you were independent from this soulmate connection, that person was deceptive towards you some way, somehow. It could have been a Leo. I don't know. Who did I see in the beginning? Aquarius, Aries, and Leo, Sun, secrets. I said Aquarius and Leo in opposition. That would have been self-opposing a relationship, partnership, or contract. And I see an Aquarius to Aries energy. That's a sextile. Having to do with the community of people and how you present yourself. And then also I see Aries to Leo's energy. That's a trine, so fire placement. How you present yourself and what you do that's part of your creative hobby or interest. Something exposed you to a shitload of people. And now everybody wants to collaborate with you. And whatever was taken from you is kind of like they're being spied on. Whatever you're investing in as well, I feel like people are protecting you, guarding you, because you have been awakened for some reason. You're on somebody's mind, and it's because of whoever watches you. They know that you're part of a community of people that do a specific occupation. And more than likely you're intuitive because it came out in the reading. They can't stop watching you because it's almost like if whatever you're picking up on is like to the T with something. And whatever you're calling out, it kind of feels like even if it doesn't happen that day, it happens. And people are like, how do you know about that? It's because you're tapped in. Like spirit gives you the heads up on something. Like the information comes to you about whatever this is. All right. So for those that thought that you were on the wrong pathway, or they worked against you in some way, or they try to like work against you doing dumb shit with your money, with your workplace, or trying to ruin your reputation or make you look crazy out here, you're fine. Like you just do you, okay? Let these people do what they do or try to have their shine and whatever, and whoever the fuck they're paying out, who cares? Because whatever is due to you will come back to you. That's what I'm getting. All right. It looks like you called somebody out that has either a government position, that took your money has a lot of wealth, or there's something about a message from court. All right, something that took place in court involving you, a wealthy man, an older woman, an older man, and a fucking main male, whoever that is. The person apparently you were committed to, or this wealthy man wants to commit to your marriage. I don't know. All right, there's a lot going on. A lot. 7:07 on the clock. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. All right, I'm gonna spill the tea for y'all and we out of here. Can I just tell a story real quick? I did a lot of walking yesterday, right? But I was told to go to pick up my medication. And when I did so, they were like, no, you got to go back to the doctor's office. I said, okay, I'll go back. Then I went back to the pharmacy. No, went to the doctor's office, went to the pharmacy, went back to the doctor's office, had it transferred to a different pharmacy, went there to pick the medication up. And apparently there was something that happened where that specific pharmacy that I went to had already charged my insurance for my medication and I never got it, right? My address that I have provided there is not the address and where it was delivered. So I was like, why would they do that? Like, they don't even have that address anymore. But my daughter's like, Mom, your medicine's here. I'm like, how is it there? I went and walked to two different pharmacies and still didn't get my medication. But I said, okay, it's fine. I'll do it then on Monday. Somebody's trying to send you a message without sending you a message. It has something to do with your money. It's almost like trying to get somebody caught up in some crazy scheme and shit. I'm seeing 7714 on my chat here. Okay. I guess that on your end is 117. I'm seeing the Magician and the Star. Somebody's trying to manipulate the Star in some sort of way. All right. The Ego check card is here. Does someone want to see that you're going to like lash out or something, being egotistical? Or they want you to confront your own ego in some sort of way? Because it looks like if you're appearing strong outward, you feel vulnerable inside, or if that's what they want you to look like. Again, somebody's trying to distort your character. All right, are you fuming in the inside? Somebody has some sort of unspoken desire here. All right, I don't know if there's a hidden need or emotion to tap in with your energy for something because you have some sort of unexpected revelation that took place. And it could be like a very hot and cold thing with you where somebody feels that you can just kind of, I feel like you're your authentic self. Like you're just mad chill. You could be very courageous, brave, bold, assertive. I don't know. Like you have a like supportive group of people around you. I don't know what's the problem here. Something seems a bit more complicated than what it seems. You're going to cross paths with somebody here. It says protect your heart. They're going to test your loyalty or your friendship. Yeah, for sure. It came out twice. That's crazy. Whether it's a friend or a lover, be careful. Somebody wants to test your loyalty towards them. Could be family that's playing mind games, or someone could have you in part of a love triangle. Okay. Family playing mind games, or this is family playing mind games about a third party. All right, involved with someone that you were committed to in marriage. That came out. You want your boundaries to be respected. It looks like spilling the beans here. You have some sort of information and there's somebody in the background that's overthinking this whole situation. They're trying to see how you're going to react under pressure and they're real jealous. Or they want to see if you're jealous. There's no jealousy here. There's no competition with Jazz at all. Let's be clear. All right, so just trust the process. All right. Yeah, rumor has it that you're jealous about something or someone. That's crazy. Who told that lie? I don't know. Somebody likes to go to 7-Eleven a lot. 7-Eleven on the clock. What the fuck am I picking up on? Who's this? Bridging differences. That could be someone that has a culture difference from you. That wants to confess something to you about you being held to different standards from other people. Because this person from your past life, maybe they don't know who you are today. All right. They feel like you have authentic vibes with them, or they just feel like they could have authentic vibes with you because you're your authentic self. They have some sort of silent resentment here. They're very distant. Some sort of lie was exposed, and you spend a lot of time by yourself because it looks like somebody that plays both sides double-crossed you, and it's being seen that you spread nothing but positivity. Somebody says that you're just keeping up some sort of appearance, though, and that's what's publicly being exposed. All right, I gotta go charge up my phone, but I'm due for another reading in about 30 minutes, so I'll check back in with you guys. When's the next transit? I believe I said it was at 8:08 p.m. with the moon quintile over to Saturn Pisces. Check out tonight, this moon in Capricorn with a sextile over to North Node Pisces. That could be of significance for somebody, because that's part of your destiny, or how you're in alignment with the direction you're supposed to be going in. I love y'all. Catch you on the next one. Bye.